Hello Aquarius, and welcome to Truth Seeker Psychic Readings, reminding you of who you really are. We are looking at the exciting big year 2021. What's in store for you guys? I think it's going to be great. Let's take a look. All right Aquarius, check this out. This is quite interesting, very, very interesting. Why? Because the first thing I see is the number layer, and you've got synchronicity here, and it's amazing. So 4, 7, 4, 7, and there's a 9 at the end. Okay, so 4, 7, 4, 7 equals 4 and 7 is 11, 11, 4 and 7 is 11, 11, 11, 11. And right in the middle of your reading, you have these two 1111s. Isn't that incredible? So this is basically your lineup, okay? You have 1111 right in the middle. This is the spiritual gate. For those of you that aren't aware of this, 1111 is a very, very powerful synchronistic number, okay? So the first thing I want to say to you is if you are walking down the street or driving a car, whatever you're doing, and you see 1111 either on the time or on a number plate or on a billboard or a phone number, anytime you see 1111 in 2021, it is your sign, okay, from your guides, from your angels. They are communicating with you. So whatever your thoughts are in that moment, pay attention and be aware of them. It is a yes. It is a confirmation that you're on the right track, that whatever you're thinking is correct, okay, and they're with you. So you have a lot of guidance here. Very spiritual, all right? 1111, and right in the middle, it's just, it blows my mind, okay? Now, the other thing I want to say is if we add up all the numbers here, so we've got 4 and 7 is 11, again, 4 and 7 is 11, 11 and 11 is 22, 22 plus 9 is 31, 3 and 1 is 4, and that adds up to your theme for the year. So there's no coincidences here. Everything is perfect, okay? Perfect alignment. And 4 is the number of stability, okay? 4 is the building number, okay? So it's the middle number. It holds everything together like glue. And it's called the builder's number because it builds everything, all right? It is strength, it is resilience, it's hard work, all right? Now, I'll start with your theme, and the theme of 4 of Pentacles basically says that this year there is going to be an accumulation of money, okay? And for many of you, you're going to feel as though, what do I do with this money? All right, do I spend it? Do I save it? What I would say is be conservative with your money. For this has been coming up for so many people and so many readings for 2021. It's not even funny. So I get a lot of messages around the fact that a lot of people this year are going to need to not spending too much, but holding on to or saving or investing their money into things that are positive, okay? Not spending needlessly on crap that you don't need, okay? Or just, blowing your money on the weekend. So just observe that tendency. In 2021, it's about building up your money, and it's about using it to better yourself and to further yourself, okay? So be mindful of that. The other thing that comes up with the 4 of Pentacles is there are things during the year that you will observe that you need to let go of, okay? Now this will happen from time to time. It's the theme, so it comes back every now and again. So I would say once a month, ask yourself, what is it that I need to let go of? What is it in my life that no longer serves me? What energy can I be rid of? What energy can I let go of? Okay, that is the constant question. And it might come in the form of people, it might come in the form of things, it might come in the form of, a place or situation. Whatever it is for you, observe the tendency to become too attached. Because attachment, as Buddha says, is the root of suffering. And if we become attached to something to the point where we become dependent on it, then we lose our sense of freedom, we lose our zest for life, and we become stuck and rigid, okay, like the wall behind this person. So don't be that, all right? Learn to let go as you go through the year. Now, let's talk about the Seven of Cups next to you. Seven of Cups says that you have a great imagination, great creativity this year, okay? The ability to create whatever you want, but there is so many ideas and there is so many different things and themes that come up for you that you need to find what is it in your year that is going to serve you best. Forget about the year. What is it in your moment that is going to serve you best? All right, because some of these things sting you and bite you, and some of these things are harmful for you. Other things are going to be good for you. You need to realize and you need to trust what you feel is right. Now, what I'm saying also is quality over quantity. Don't cloud your mind with too many ideas, because ideas are great until they become, overly stimulating, and then you don't know which one to do or where to start, okay? This is about taking what works and grounding it. All these ideas are up in the air. They need to be grounded, all right? So take what works, ground it, and then move on to the next thing. Focus at one thing at a time, all right? This is basically saying you're going to have a lot of different thoughts, imaginations. You need to use what works. You need to calm the mind. Now, right in the middle, you have the 1111, all right? The awesome synchronicity. And this is 4 of Wands. And Wands represents what you're passionate about in life, what you're enthusiastic about. 4 is the element fire, okay? So what drives you, what gives you confidence, what makes you feel good, all of that spontaneous, warm energy, it's right in the middle here, and it's ready. It's burning a fire for you, and it's saying, come home. Now, this in the middle is a castle. The castle represents home. Home is not always a place. Sometimes it's a feeling, okay? But you're going to get a lot of growth when you focus on what it is that you want to create in your life. Remember 4 being the building number. You have it in the beginning, you have it here. So it's saying build on what your passion is and continue, because you are going to succeed this year. You are going to obtain financial success for some sort of goal that you have, okay? Now, with partnerships, there is opportunity here as well, okay? So with working with people, with anybody that you find yourself in a relationship with, trust how you feel above all else, okay? There is opportunities for that for some of you. Now, the other thing I want to say is there's a lot of growth and there's a lot of yellow, all right? Look at all of these cards. You see yellow, 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 yellow. Now, yellow is the solar plexus. This is where we hold our emotions and our sense of control. And I feel this year is very important to learn to work through your emotions, okay, no matter what happens. Remember, I talked to you about letting go. So that's a part of it. A part of letting go is letting go of the emotions that you hold on to, the things that you are feeling in the moment. Just remember that in every moment, you have a decision that you can make. You can either hold on to something or let it go. You can either allow it to flow through you, that emotion, or you can have its impact on your well-being. So choose the former, okay? Let it flow through you, and that way you will find yourself carrying less weight, feeling a lot lighter. All right, you're protected in the middle. 4 is the number of protection. So right in the middle of your reading, it's saying you are guided to do good things. You're guided to follow your passion. You need to follow your passion, because that is where the alignment is. 1111. It's saying it's all about finding that sense of freedom for you, okay, and building a home. A home is a secure establishment that will give you security. And home, I remember I said to you, is not just a place, it's a feeling. So establish what home is for you and follow that all the way. Now, over here, 7 of Swords is basically saying, be confident, okay? So be confident. Don't allow other people to tilt your confidence, because this can mean there are certain people that show up for you in 2021 that are going to test you. How the test looks for me is that there will be a person or various people that are trying to hide things from you, that don't want to be transparent, that don't want you to know the full story, the full picture. Your job, Aquarius, is to Find out what that is. Find out who that is, and you need to trust how you feel, because your emotions are telling you there's something wrong. There is a person lurking in your life and they're holding on to something. They are not showing you the full spectrum, and you need to find out what that is for your peace of mind, okay? Don't allow people to manipulate you, okay? This is what it's saying also. If you come across anybody in your path that is trying to get the better of you, know your stability, know what home it feels like for you, know that you are protected. Just don't fall for the mind. The mind plays tricks on you, okay? So this can also be symbolic of the self and not believing in yourself and being too critical on yourself, okay? Swords, these swords they carry are, this person is carrying is like shadows. Shadows aren't really real, okay? They're a reflection, sure, but they're not solid swords that you can see, feel, touch. Swords represent the mind, so this is elusive thoughts. And I want you to observe the tendency sometimes to believe in the nature of your reality. You know, is it real or is it not? Are you making things up in your mind? You know, the mind often creates ideas that don't actually mean anything, okay? So observe your mind, meditate, Aquarius. I think if you can meditate lots this year, especially when you're dealing with something of the mind, it's going to help release that. It's going to help you flow through it, okay? Don't play tricks on yourself, all right? Trust in what you feel. Right at the end, you have Justice, big major arcana card, 9 being number of completion, okay? So this year, there is something to complete. Justice is what you believe in. It's finding balance, and justice is here to remind Aquarians this year that balance is the watchword, okay? Now I did talk to you about 11, 11 and 4 being protection, but balance is basically finding stability through the 4s, through your synchronicity, finding what it is that you love and sticking with it, sticking with what you believe in. You know, justice is what you stand for, okay? And this is Libra energy as well. Libra is a social sign, and it is a sign that likes to establish some sense of security in their career. So this is also giving you that guidance around doing what you love and establishing security in that, and being happy and being independent, okay, and being self-reliant, okay? Self-reliance this year is going to be important for you. Independence is going to be important. Doing things that you believe in is going to be very important. So Aquarius, have an amazing year. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the channel. Please like the video. Please also share it with your Aquarian friends. And if you have any comments, please leave them in the comments below. I'd love to hear your questions. I'd love to hear your feedback on this one. Have a great year. I love you all.